All right, we want 3 more games. 3 more games. 3 more games. Let's go. See what we got. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? One up against the Colts. Matt Ryan, we lost to them boys. We're going to war, y'all. This dude doing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Road game, baby, road game.
Matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Going up against Big Bob, y'all. Big Bob.
Singletary to get the drive started. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Oh, what the hell?
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the
Damn.
case was. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
All right, rifles.
Mine.
It's going to be intercepted.
Oh, not me, man.
Right with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone.
Man. The greatest of all time out here, baby. Let's go.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They have things going their way.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Okay.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have his first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Oh, down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going.
Let's go.
Things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh, shit.
They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep for the Colts, Nyheim Hines. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back in the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that.
Hey, boy, get them. Pick the ball off, man.
Because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now it's Hines. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
QB sneak.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted. Because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third down, Ryan.
Oh, shit, he got it.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Ryan finding Pittman there for the Colts' first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Oh. Cox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the draw is Taylor.
He fumbled?
And
Oh, he did not.
Right. Just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Okay, they're dancing.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this.
Oh, the damn ball.
Skip 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, that's
and his guys are going to
Gilmore. You can't be doing that to us, man. You used to be a Buffalo. What the hell you doing?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on
do
a
that to
1st
us.
and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Flag on for what? Get the
Here.
fuck out of here. What?
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Good contact.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making it sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in Colts territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed
not looking good right now.
So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Ryan to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line?
Damn.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Could be sneak.
They turn to Taylor on
God
fourth.
damn, yo.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run once more with Taylor. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 38, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. Open man is Taylor. He's got him. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Ryan. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts are in for 6.
Beat up.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
All right, it's over. Going back in. Win some, you lose some. I played Cleveland yet. Oh shoot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and off we go from Cleveland.
Big face.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Allen going to go to the air right away. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job.
Play the damn ball, man. How you doing?
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh,
Well,
get him.
It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That's my paper save
Not
again.
how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards, and it's a complete first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
A good pickup there at 22. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Hunt.
All right.
Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is what you call lowering the boom down the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 12. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. They'll run with Chubb. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On play action, Allen. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Now, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Nightmare in the first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without doing it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away.
One time.
But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Pick it up.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks
threw
work
the
overtime
damn
on
interception.
manipulating a
You
defense with
punch
their
at it.
eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hike the ball, motherfucker. Oh, my God. What the hell?
Throwing on first down is Allen. Past the 20. 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, 48 yards. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far. And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Man, that's the wrong person.
On first down, it's Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Did I call the wrong play?
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the 50, it's Watson. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, Watson.
You let the motherfucker catch it. Come on, Johnson. What the fuck are you doing?
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson on the move to his left.
Pick the ball off, bitch!
Off the mark
Damn.
Incomplete. And not a common sight, at least.
Niggas out there, man, bullshit.
Setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Watson. And that's going to be caught for the Browns touchdown. Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. They'll air this one out deep for Davis.
The fuck you hitting the ground for, fucking bitch?
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cleveland offense ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Watson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and 15 now. Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. McKenzie now to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Cut off on that again.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
Ah, come on, Diggs, damn.
Interception. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Hey.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Browns drive about to get started. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now Watson.
Ah, damn, I'm right there.
Fucking bitch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Watson on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second and 8.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Watson. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game.
He know you're going for it.
First there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. To return is McKenzie.
Don't fumble, man.
Nice job bringing that one back.
Don't fumble.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relative...
Come on.
God
damn.
Another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I can go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it.
All right, he going to Schwartz. He going to Schwartz.
And this game's over.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 3rd down, it's Nick.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point.
Big face got me, y'all.
Up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23.
That shit over with. Alright, what I'm gonna do, so this won't be a 4-hour long, I'm gonna quit out and come back in. It's 9 and 6. Be right back, y'all.